Hey y'all, it's Diane with Shawcraft 1 and my old barn door. And I'm back working in my flip-flop journal today, and I'm trying to, well, I'm inspired. I'm inspired by my little envelopes here that I have collaged. We did that on video together. I can't remember when, but anyways. So I wanted to make something to go with it. To kind of accompany it, especially the folding ones. Mainly, well, I mean, you can do it with just the single pages ones too. Anyways, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I'm going to take an envelope. I'm a little lost. I've paused the video and now I don't know where I was, so we're just going to get started. Sorry if I stopped in the middle of a thought. It's one of those days, y'all. It's one of those days, but it'll be okay. All right, so we are going to use this. We don't even need this flap, so we're just going to take this flap off. And we're going to use this envelope kind of like a collage board, and I'll show you what I mean here in a second. Okay, so we're just going to collage this real quick. It won't take long. I don't want to spend all day collaging because that's not what we're here for. But we do need to get something down on it. And I would like to put something on here that would, you know, kind of match the project that I'm working on. You know, I mean the journals that I'm working on. So let's just, I'm just going to start getting some stuff glued down. And I will do this, or I will try to do this quickly so that we don't take all day, because this is, I should have done this beforehand, but it's okay. We'll get there. I'll try to hurry. Every time I say, you know, I'm not going to make the journal super duper long, and then, not the journal, the video. I'm not going to make the video super duper long, and then it always turns out to be super duper long. Oh, let's go this way with it. Okay, and then I'm going to try to not get it in the crease too much. Here, let's just, because I already put this one in the crease, so let's just glue. We're just going to glue where we want it, and that way we'll know where to tear. How are y'all today? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing pretty good. Just trucking along, waiting to get out in the garden. I've got lots and lots of things planted in the garden. I can't wait to show y'all an updated video, garden tour type deal, and just share with y'all. And I am ready to... Gracie, okay? My baby girl don't feel good. Okay, we're just going to tear that off. What else do we want on here? Let's see. It's kind of pretty. What, baby? What? You okay? I hear you down there, Missy. I hear you down there, Missy. What? Goodness. Y'all, she does that all the time now. She's got to where she coughs real bad. So, if she gets to going too bad, I've got some medicine that I can give her to help her feel a little bit better. Alright, I don't want this whole big old thing on here. So, we're just going to glue a little bit of it and then just kind of tear it. Because to me, that would overwhelm it. Okay, and then, let's see, do we want a truck on there? We could put a truck on there, but I kind of want it, like, I need to see where it folds. Okay. I don't want the truck in the part that folds, but, okay, let's just glue it down, and we'll figure it out as we go. Because, again, this is not what this video is about. I wanted to kind of give you an idea of some things that some ways we can use our envelopes is what I'm trying to say. Good grief. I don't know where my brain is today. Obviously, it's not in the scrap frame. Well, when she starts coughing like that, it kind of gets me a little out of whack because I worry about her. So, okay. So we've got that done. And then I'm just going to take my trimmer and we're going to trim off the edge here and line it up with the envelope edges. So there's one edge, there's the other edge. Just to kind of make it even. Okay, so we're missing a piece there in the middle. Need to add a little bit more right here. But I think what I'm going to do is collage the back part first. I'm going to go ahead and fold it so that I know where the fold is. I might be a little scattered today, y'all. I apologize if I am. It's just how I roll, I reckon. Oh, yeah. I'm excited to get out in my garden. I've got some more things that out there that I need to plant and some things that I need to move and all kinds of goodies like that. Oops. Okay, let's go this way. I think I'm going to use some of this. Let's go this way with it. Okay. And I'm just kind of eyeballing. I can go back in and glue more if I need to. I think she's going to have to go to the bathroom. Hold on, baby. I'll take you out. Just give me just 1 second. Okay, big girl. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. It's been a minute, and I got sidetracked by the garden, so I don't remember where I was if I was telling y'all a story, but I also forgot to turn the camera on when I finished doing my collage masterboard or whatever from the envelope, but I'm sure y'all are fine with that. So now what I want to do is I want to make like a little, kind of like a little notebook, but not just a notebook. I want it to have some ephemera in it and things like that. So I've pulled a pile of stuff that I thought would be fun to add in here. I actually have multiple piles of stuff all over my desk. It is absolutely ridiculous how many piles of stuff that I have. But we're going to play. So see, I have all of this. And then I have all of this. So we're going to make some little notebooks. Or I call them scrappy tags. They're not really notebooks. They're like little scrappy tags. So I thought they would be fun to put in these journals. And so we're just going to get started. So I'm just going to start with the base. And I just need to kind of measure how wide. So we'll measure with one of these, and you don't always have to tear it off. You can fold it up just like that, and you can put one of these in here. And let's see what else we've got in here. Lord of mercy, I've got a lot in here. I don't want that up against there. I do want some color though. We need some color in here. Let's see. And I do want just some plain papers because I want you or whoever gets the journal to be able to have something that they can write on. So we'll put one of those in there just to give them some plain something to write on. And ooh, we can do one of my doilies. These are in my shop. Ooh, this might be, I know what I'm going to do with this. We're going to put this to the side because we're going to do 2 notebooks. How much time have we been on here? Okay. We're going to do 2. We'll do this little notebook, and then I'm going to do another one, and I'm going to use this, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. Okay. All right, let me scoot this over because it's getting mixed in with my little notebook here. Okay. So we're going to put him there. And I like to kind of just have little jagged edges everywhere. But I don't want it, to be super duper wide or too much wider. I don't care if it's wider than what it's going to fit in. I don't care if it's wider than it is, but I don't want it super duper wide. So we'll use one of the doilies. Let's do some Braille paper, and I'm going to put it in the back because it's a little bit stronger. And then we'll tear a little bit off the bottom so it won't be too long. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Okay, here's some plain for you to be able to write on. And I'm just kind of staggering it and stacking it. And you don't have to be, you don't have to do too many. But you want enough. Ooh, I'm going to put this on the very back. Isn't that pretty? I love the way that coffee dyed. Okay, so we'll put that on the very back. Now, I just want a couple more pieces. And then we'll start putting in some ephemera. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and let's put that piece in. I like that one there. Ooh, let's do one of these. Okay, this is an ice coupon. So I'm going to just kind of scatter these throughout my little notebook. Like this. And that way, whoever gets this, they can take this apart and use whatever's in here. So they can have extra ephemera. Let's see what else we've got in here. They can have, book pages, pages to write on, all kinds of goodies. My goodness. Okay. I was trying to find some pages here. This is what I was looking for. Something to write on. And it's getting pretty thick. So I'm going to do this at the very edge. And then I'm going to get rid of some of that. But before I do, I want to put this, I want to get this in here exactly where I want it. And I'm going to kind of line up the top so that when I put it together, it will all be even and it will all get in the closure or the attachment. And I'm trying to decide what I'm going to attach it with. Okay, let's put this piece here. And then we'll put this on top of it. I think I'm going to try a brad. Let me grab some brads. Okay, I've got all kinds of brads here. I kind of want a big one. I've got these. These are super cute. I have so many brads. Ooh, now that one might be fun. We might do that later. Okay, let's just do this pink one for now. Okay, and then I'm going to take my hole punch and I'm going to try and punch a hole in the center, but I'm really and truly not too worried whether it's centered or not because everything's kind of staggered, if I can speak today. All right, and then we're going to put our brad through here, and our brad will hold it together. Oh, you know what? I did that wrong. Okay, let me, you know what? I'm going to just fold that one over like that, and that way you'll have an extra piece that's a little bit bigger to write on. Okay, because I think what I want to do is I think I want to attach this to the envelope. And just have it kind of, and it needs a little something down here, don't it? So let's find something. My goodness. So much stuff. Let's see if we can find something to write on. Another little something that's writable. Oh, here's one. I like that. Ooh, and I like these little pieces here. Okay, so if I put this, it needs to be, okay, that'll be a little bit longer. Okay, so I'm going to fold this over. This is good thick paper too. Okay, so I've got that one, and we need something just a hair longer. Let's see what we've got over here. I'm looking for something specific because I know I put it in here. Ooh, I love that. That feels like a cotton paper. I might could use that. I had some pink paper. Oh, here it is. Okay, here we go. This one. Ooh, that's kind of bright. I don't know if it's going to go or not. Let's just look at it and see. My goodness gracious, what a pile. Do y'all do this? When you get ready to make a project, do you just start pulling? Literally, I start pulling stuff out, and then I think of something else I want, and I pull it out, and I don't put anything else up because I'm still using it, and before I know it, I've got a horde of a mess in my craft room. Okay, let's see. So if we put this one on here like this, and then I thought that I would put this kind of upside down because I want these little jaggedies right here to kind of be at the bottom. So let's do that. Okay, now I'm going to take my brad out real quick. I'm going to have to tear this one off. Okay, so let's pull our brad out for a second. Oh, that just probably really messed me up, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. And I don't care if it's wonky. I don't mind that a bit. Okay, so let's just, I'm going to fold this little pink sheet. I should have done this before I picked up this stack, but it is what it is. Let me see if I can do it this way. Okay, good enough. Okay, now let me see if I can line my holes up as much as possible. They'll be okay. All right, and then I'm going to attach it right here, and I'm going to go ahead and attach it to the envelope, but I want to make sure I can close the envelope. My little doily thing just needs to come out a little bit. Let's just bring him out a little bit more, just like that. Okay, then we're going to turn him over. Again, trying to line up my holes. Like I said, I should have added those pages that I added before I punched my holes, but you know, hindsight's 20/20. Okay, we're gonna make that be the best. We're gonna make that be the best of it. Okay, here we go. We're just gonna punch us a hole right there. Put our brad in. Okay, just like that. And I'll probably come back and put something right there just to hide the brad. But then you have a little notebook with all kinds of extras. Pieces to write on, some ephemera pieces, all kinds of fun things. Then you can just bring your journal over and you can find somewhere to attach it in, or you could do it like this. Flip this up and just slide that over the page, and let that hang out over the page. That would be fun. So lots of different things you can do with that. And again, I think I will put something right there to hide the brad. But let's make one more because I want to show you what I want to do with that other little piece. Okay, so I'm going to set that to the side for a second. Oops, sorry I jerked you. Okay, so I'm going to pull over this envelope because it's a little wider, and I'm going to make this one for my wider flip-flop journal. And I'm going to flip him over, and I'm going to put this right here. Just collaging this envelope too, getting it ready. So it won't take me but just a second to get this done. And I think I'll just fold that over that way. And let's see, I don't think I want this here, so we'll just tear him off. Okay, we just need something at the bottom. Okay, I've got this piece here. I just need a piece here, and I think what I'm going to do is just kind of tear this piece so that I don't hide my flower here. Where's my glue book? Slide some things out of the way. Okay, so we'll put that there. That one there. Okay, and then we'll turn it over, and I just want to do a quick collage. Oh, I don't need to fold this over because that's the flap. So put that there, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and instead of, let me just think for a second. I don't want it to fold over this way because it'll cover up my butterfly, but I could. I could just fold that and tear, maybe. Okay. Let me get my flap out of the way. So this could go here, and it could actually be like a little pocket. So if we just glue those two sides down, it'll make us a pocket right here that we can tuck something in, like an up tuck. And we'll decorate this in a minute. I always get too much glue. Okay, and then we don't need this much. And I kind of want a pretty tear. Actually, before I do a pretty tear on this, I want something pretty on this. Ooh, I have a good idea. That would be neat right there, wouldn't it? Let's just do that. I want to trim that real quick. Okay, and then I'm just going to slide this up under here. Going to add some glue to this. And then we're going to add our truck, or truck and barn, right here. And I always just like to take like a card or something. This is an old gift card from Christmas. Okay. And then, might help if I turn my ruler the right way. right, and then we will get rid of this little bit of white piece down here. Oh my, maybe. Oh, come on. It's wet, so it's making it a little bit of a pain to tear. There we go. Okay, so now we need to finish collaging this. I'm going to do that real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, I got that done. And then I took the liberty to go ahead and put a little booklet together. So we have this cotton paper here. We've got ice coupons, little scrap from the kit, the Butterfly Farms kit. This is some really cool old vintage from a book. We have a vintage check, a vintage ledger. This is some really cool paper that my sweet friend Rhonda sent me. Thank you, Rhonda. It feels like wood and it looks like wood. It is the coolest stuff ever. I wish I could feel it. And then a little bit of vellum there, something to write on, just a little tattery piece, some coffee dyed wax paper, blank paper to write on, blank paper to write on. There's some sewing pattern paper. There's a vintage Dick and Jane book, and some rice paper. So I stuffed this with a lot of things, and we're just going to tuck it right up in here, okay, right up under this little flap, okay, and so the way it's going to go is kind of like that. So I think with this one, what I want to do, I think I want to staple this in, and I think I want to staple it, just staple it right in the middle in one spot. That way, whoever gets the journal, they can still take it apart without any damage. So I'm going to see, I don't know, ooh, my stapler might be just long enough. Okay, let's see. We're going to staple it right about, my papers keep sliding. There. Okay, we're going to staple it right about there, and I want to make sure that my flap can close. Okay. Alright, so we're just going to staple him in and hope that I didn't get him too thick. Oh. Oh no. Oh. We stapled through the pocket. Okay, so here's what we need to do. You live and learn, right? I went ahead and put a cover piece over this little pocket, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this off, and then we'll put it back on, and we'll fix anything that we mess up, and I'll show you why. Because when I staple it, I don't want it to staple through my pocket, because then it won't be a pocket. Okay, let's get this out and try this one more time. I've just got too many papers in here, but I like them, and I don't want to take any out. All right, hang on. I'm gonna pause the camera, the video, so that I can kind of bang on the stapler a little. Hang on a second. Okay, we got it. All right, now we're gonna put our pocket back on. Okay, so he's gonna go this way and this way, and I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm going to put a little bit more of a fold in this, just to give it a little room for the extra bulk from all the pieces that I put in here. Because, you know, I'm just extra. I've always been extra. Okay, and then this is going to go like this. And then we're just going to glue our little pocket right back on. And I think we'll be able to cover up any damage that was done. We're hoping so anyways. Yep, that fixed it. Wow, can you believe I was able to do that? I'm shocked. Okay, so now we have our little flip up, okay, and then we have our little notebook with all the goodies in it, and I'll show you how it fits in a journal. Let me grab one. Okay, so here's our journal. Let's find a page we can put it on. I don't think I have any pages in here yet. Okay, let's see. Oh, looky here. We can put him on this one. I like these pages because they're sturdy. This paper came out of an old vintage, you remember those big black or dark blue scrapbooks, and they were just like, they had string that tied them together? That's what this paper's from. Okay, so then we can just hook him onto here. And we can either glue him. I would probably glue it. Or I probably will glue it and then just put something here. Maybe make a pocket right here. Who knows? And then you just flip it open. And you have your little notebook of goodies there. And then you have an uptuck here that I'll put something in at a later date. Maybe one of my book page tags or something, you know. Take that in there. So anyways, those are two of the little notebook things. Whoops. I keep flinging this one out because it'll roll to the side, which is a good thing because then you can move it around or whatever. But anyways, so you can do one like that, or you can do one like this. So I just thought I would share the fun with y'all while I was making these. And, yeah, that's it. So if you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment box below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you will, because that does help the channel. And if you care to help me, I would greatly appreciate it. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Big hugs!